King of the Road Productions proudly presents a David and Dylan episode of the Jim King of the TV show. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll begin our mini-series featuring Fiddlin Dave Varnado of Port Arthur, Texas.
I'll tell you what, I've never heard a young boy, never in my lifetime, and I've heard lots of musicians, played a lot of music. I've been on the road a long time.
All she's gotta do is just give me that way.
We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Dylan Scott's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. And Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches.
King of the road.
Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, KBTV, and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. Make plans now to be at Honky Tonk, Texas on Saturday, January 30th to see Wayne Toops and Zadie Cajun live. Doors open at 6 p.m. To purchase tickets in advance, visit honkytonktexas.us. And as we roll into 2021, we're looking down the road at a couple of magnificent milestones for King of the Road Productions. This year we'll be celebrating the 15th anniversary of this award-winning and highly rated television program. We'll also celebrate the 10th anniversary of King's Country Internet Radio at kingscountry.net. Resolve now to never settle for less in 2021 and beyond. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. Listen to King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. And don't miss the award-winning and nationally recognized Jim King of the Radio show, middays Monday through Friday on King's Country at kingscountry.net. Never settle for less. Now stay with me as we begin our exclusive mini-series with fantastic fiddler David Varnado of Port Arthur, Texas.
Struble in the Primetime Country Band. Hey, who's tonight's celebrity player?
Hey, he's a Cajun fiddle player from Port Arthur, Texas. He's a newcomer to Nashville. He's worked with Joel Saunier and now working with Ty England. Please welcome David Varnado. Coming up, Mr. Wolpad will sing for us, plus our DJ report.
Over 20 years later, David Varnado returns to the Boudin Hut in Port Arthur, Texas, where it all began.
But anyway, to make a long story short, David and I, we have a lot of history. I think David played with us here. You were about 14? Okay, 13, 14 years old. Now, I started playing when I was 11. I probably got about 13, 14 years on David, age-wise. But we got introduced to the same thing, and we decided we liked what we did, and David took it to a different level. He decided he really liked it, and he's played with some very good stars. I mean, I've seen the list of them, and I'm proud to say that I'm a friend of David's.
Make him welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Ledoux. Yeah!
Your eye on this old cowboy. I can tell you never had one for your own.
and David.
You know, this is the first place that David Varnado played
Come on.
when he was a teenager. I believe he was about 13 years old.
Well, Rufus Thibodeau was and is and was, and of course he's deceased now, was the king of all of the Cajun fiddle players down in Louisiana. Legends have it that he did everything, played with Bob Wills when he was 17 years old. And so one day he told me, he said, look, I got this young guy that's coming down from around the Port Arthur area. Joe, you need to hear this guy. And I said, well, Rufus, that's fine, you know. I mean, that's cool. He said, well, he's going to be coming to visit me, and you really need to hear this kid. Well, I said, well, how old is he? He said, he's 14 years old. So, well, Rufus said, not a problem, man. I definitely want to hear him. I said, well, how good is he? He said, I'll tell you how good he is. He said, Joe, he's going to replace me. And I said, Rufus, listen, man, that's a big story ahead of you there. You know, he said, when you hear this boy, you're going to really know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And sure enough, David comes up there, you know, I'm talking about, we get to negotiating and talking and everything else, and they break out those fiddles, and I'll tell you what, I've never heard a young boy, never in my lifetime, and I've heard lots of musicians, played a lot of music. I've been on the road a long time.
All she's gotta do is just give me that wing.
Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Dylan Scott's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches. But next, we'll continue featuring Fiddlin Dave Varnado of Port Arthur, Texas.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy. King of the Road Productions does top quality 3-camera high definition concert shoots. If you've got an area band, what are you waiting for? Hire us and we'll meet you at the venue of your choice to tape up to an hour of your group's live performance with 3 Canon HD cameras and an audio hookup through the soundboard. You'll have access to all the exclusive footage and permission to use it for promotional purposes. As an added bonus, your band will be featured on the King of the Road Show HD. For more information, call 409-748-9689 or email Jim at jimkingoftheroad.com.